Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Rogan and this is part 11. In our last part, Ashley sent us away on an impossible fetch quest. Well, we've got a third party member, Stanley the Bugman. Like Luigi, he's an accomplished jumper, so he can do power stomp and all that good stuff. So let's equip him and let's get this show on the road. What we have to do now is find all the groups of Piders and squish them. There's the first one, and let's engage it. We'll also be able to check out what Stanley can do. Fortunately, the groups of Piders really aren't all that difficult to fight. They can shoot their sticky, gooey web wads at us. And they can shoot their sticky, gooey, poisonous web wads at us. A mode of attack that's unique to Stanley is using his various pesticides on the opponents. However, the pesticides that he uses are actual items, and they are used every time he uses these attacks. So I think I'm going to save the pesticide attacks for when we're fighting groups of 4. After all, these guys aren't really all that difficult anyway, especially with 3 people. And so ends the first encounter. Unfortunately, since we've got 3 people in the party, the experience is divided 3 ways. I see the second one scuttling about. And we've got another pack of 3. Piders seem to have a fair bit more defense. It can take 2 or 3 hits to kill them. Interesting little tip. Though Stanley's not immune to poison, he is a little bit more resistant to it than the others. Perhaps it's due to all of the pesticides that he's been inhaling all these years. Stanley's got the same amount of defense as Luigi, but his hit points are only average. Geez, these guys are really tanking these hits. And so ends encounter number 2. Stanley's greenhouse is surprisingly large on the inside. We'll have to search every area of the greenhouse for these little bastards. It's not without benefits, though. We seem to be fighting 4 of them. Stanley can open a can of whoop-ass in this case. Okay, so it's not really a can of whoop-ass so much, but 15 times 4 is 60, so it's more damage than he'd normally do. Sometimes the layering can be a bit weird in the animations, but I do kind of like how the spiders stand on each other when they attack. Luigi seems to be dying over here, so I think I'll give him a restorative. Uh-oh, his poison resistance wasn't that resistant. Stop drooling on us, dudes. Yum, artery clogging health. We're on the attack, but they seem to be tanking it pretty good. Well, since Gary's suffering, his attack is increased. Stan's a bit worse for the wear. I think for future battles with 4 Piders, I'm gonna use, like, items and stuff. He's got a lot of really neat, beautiful, exotic plants in here. Sorry I skipped this one. It's getting a bit repetitive. This was a gang of 3. Since this is a group of 4, I'm going to speed things up by busting an item. I'll use some more pesticide too. Fire seems to screw him up pretty good. Oh, it didn't affect them all. And it didn't kill them either. They're just wearing us down and sometimes standing on each other when doing it. Excellent. Work that constipation hammer. I think that was the first time I used Stanley's standby attack. Basically, he just clocks the enemy. Thank you for that, but it didn't look like a super mushroom to me. In this area, you can pick up a couple of items growing on the ground. And let's skip this one too. If you look hard, one of the bushes has a Koopa leaf in it. I do believe there's only one wing left in the greenhouse to look through. It's on the other side of this corridor here. There's only one Pider left to squish, and there's a semi-secret over here too. Sorry about all these skipped combats. It's just that if you fight one spider, you fight them all. This area here we just entered is actually Stanley's house. You can take a rest here for free. Okay, we're all rested up for whatever. Let's get a move on. Stan's place is a bit on the messy side. It just goes to show that we aren't all neat and tidy. You should see our apartment. Before we talk to Red, I think I'm gonna save first. Well, there could only be 9, but 9's not an even number. And you didn't kill it yourself with your Satan powers? Lazy! Yeah! Luigi seems pretty eager to kill more things. Oh shit. Ugh, I recognize that Yoshi's Island music. There's still candy and ice cream in the back of my van. The one you have below you's the only one left, dude.
Mamma mia!
Huh, the gardener's also a businessman. Asshole. Ew, the dude's been creeping on us? Yeah, he only deserved to be smacked around a little bit. The irony of that statement's so thick you could cut it with a knife. Oh shit, he's doing what I think he's doing, isn't he? Oh dear. Fun fact, Diamond City is where Wario and the gang live. Way to grow a pair, Luigi. So anyway, this is the Mega Pider. He's the boss of Chapter 1. Since we've rested up, we can do the fancy moves. As can the Mega Pider. That would have been painful if it hit. We're doing some pretty good damage to it. I don't think this will be that hard. That's the Mega Pider's regular attack. It's not as strong as the Body Slam attack. Just keep power stomping away, fellas. Maybe I'll switch to something a little more mundane. Both jump and hammer seem to work pretty well on it. And that move is Trample. It's a hit-all attack. It's not really that worrisome, but you can definitely see who has the lower physical defense here. Okie doke, let's just keep chipping away at it. The team is doing about 90 damage to it each round, but it still seems to have plenty of fight left in it. Its evasion doesn't seem to be any better than a normal Pider. Damn it, Luigi! And that's the other card it's got up its sleeve. Nasty Shot. It hurts, and it's poisonous. Ouch! My pimp stick is strong! Aw, crap. Well, it's glowing now. That's something. Oh, we're gonna be at this all day. So jump attacks and hammer attacks don't do shit to it now. And it keeps running us over like a Chevy Silverado. We're going nowhere slowly. Well, I suppose since it's not completely immune to our attacks, we can keep chipping away at it. Ew. We do need some Deus Ex Machina. That'll work. Yes, that'll work. So, Comex's shield doesn't protect against that? Oh shit, the Mega Pider knows who to go for. The attack is called Violet Laser. Now that Gary's learned it, he can actually target airborne enemies. Just let Gary handle it, honey. Very glad that attack missed. I think using it's justified. The Pider doesn't seem to be glowing violet. Maybe that's why it works so well. It seems pink is this thing's only weakness. Nasty Shot hurts quite a bit. Hopefully this battle won't take too much longer now that we've discovered its weakness. The attack's damage seems to vary quite a bit. This guy's bound to give up the ghost sooner or later. It'd be kind of funny if a normal jump is what kills it. I can't imagine a worse kind of hell, being humped by a giant spider. Excellent! Nice work, guys. Good job reaching level 10, Green Plumber. Yes, you'll get us next time. We're doing what now? You might be getting a little ahead of yourself. You were awake for that fight? It dragged on forever. Oh yeah, that stuff we came here for. And so ends Chapter 1. So Luigi, Gary, and Stanley defeated the giant Pider and set things right at Stanley's greenhouse again. With the acquired glory root, Gary can now give it to Ashley and he can begin his magical training. What sort of challenges await for him and his friends? Uh-oh. I'm as surprised as you are. This young lady seems to know Gary. She seems pretty nice. You're not. A tad unsettling. And we're back to the main heroes. Looks like it's time to pay the piper. Oh, Red, you satanic little troll. Nothing in this world ever is, but at least in this one everything turns out alright in the end. She doesn't have the authority to do that. Daisy never needs saving. She can always take care of herself. Mario doesn't need his help. The only time he ever does is when a friend's over and wants to play Nintendo. No promises. Well, not for free anyway. More sexual harassment awaits. Don't lie to us, dude. You just want to get away from Gary. Yeah, but the last time he was only at level 1. Ashley's just so humble. And with that, Luigi's been rendered superfluous. Yes, Gary, I will do anything for you. Anything. He'll probably go straight back home and pig out on pancakes and watch daytime TV. When the plot calls for it.
Okay.
Which is good because we don't give two shits about her. Stanley sure doesn't. And there's the catch. In other words, she's not really going to teach you at all. Well, at least she's going to join our party. True to what she's like, her skills are mainly wizardly. The move badge she has when she joins your party is randomized when she joins you. In this case, it's the Air Rod badge. In this case, she'll learn a couple of lightning-based magic spells and a couple of support spells. We aren't going to immediately start on the adventure quite yet. There's a couple of things in Toad Town and Shooting Star Summit we gotta do. In the next part, we're gonna tackle Toad Town tunnels. There's something really important we gotta pick up there. In any case, this is about all we're going to be doing for now. Thank you guys for watching this, and as usual, like, fave, and subscribe if you really like it. It would make me really happy. I shall see you guys later after I equip all these badges. Once again, thank you guys very much. Take care for now.